Hi there, welcome to today's video. Today, I've said multiple times that Rudy Giuliani is a gift that keeps giving when it comes to bankruptcy law. You should actually write an entire textbook, or I should, on the procedures of bankruptcy law and all the issues with credit debtor law, and include Rudy Giuliani as the perfect example. But the flip side of Rudy Giuliani is Alex Jones and Infowars, and that's another classic. Now, to give you a quick background, he filed for bankruptcy based on a defamation lawsuit. Defamation is typically, same issue that Rudy Giuliani had, is not going to be able to wipe out these debts if it gets contested. That's called an adversary proceeding. In this case, he went ahead, filed for bankruptcy, and they're going to use the sale of Infowars. They're going to use it to pay back the victims. They got to pay back all the creditors too, but we're focusing on the victims here from the Sandy Hook shooting. Now, it was sold. There were two bids, one by The Onion. The Onion is that satire online newspaper. Check them out sometime. They do some funny, sarcastic stuff. I actually think they jumped into a legal brief once in the Supreme Court, and they started off, I think, in Latin by saying, "You are stupid," or something like that. So I love what they do. My hats off to them. No hats, but my invisible hat. But it's just funny that they're not just writing funny stuff online, they're actually joining appellate briefs, what we call an amicus brief. Now, they have the winning bid when it came to this. Now, what happened is the judge has paused the sale in order for the judge to look into it. Is this the norm? Yes and no. If we're talking about a $4,000 used car that the trustee's taken, the judge is going to go through an extra hearing just for that. The judge has to approve the sale at the end of the day, but the judge is going to be like, whatever the trustee did, that's fine. What's going to happen in this case? 99% chance that the court's going to say, whatever the trustee did is fine. This is part of the regular process and procedure when it comes to bankruptcy. But if you look at Alex Jones, and I saw headlines like meltdown and everything else, where he's saying he still has control of Infowars and everything else, and then all his followers are saying, yes, we're not giving up, it's ours. The Onion didn't buy it. Let's make this simple. There was another bid, a company, from what I read, related to them. But if they have the winning bid, guess what happens? The same thing. The money gets dispersed to the victims of Sandy Hook and all the other creditors, just the same. Now, the only difference is in this case, there was an offer made where the victims would get more money, even though they didn't have the highest bid. So the trustee, in the trustee's opinion, said that is the best offer to take care of the debtor or the creditors in this lawsuit. Now, trustees do have that authority, and typically the judge is going to rubber stamp whatever they do. Obviously, the trustee is not acting in bad faith. The trustee has to protect the bankruptcy estate. And that is basically all the assets that are thrown into a pot. And I always say just throw everything into a pot and then take it out. What's left over is not protected. And then that's basically the only issue here, which is kind of a non issue. It'd be surprising if the Onion doesn't get it. The Onion has replied to other media saying they bought it and they're moving forward, etc. But online, you're going to read a couple of different things. But let's not forget what happened with Infowars and what happened. This defamation lawsuit is because of the lies they were spreading about Sandy Hook, specifically crisis actors that never happened. I've seen a documentary on that on HBO, which, by the way, no matter what Alex Jones says, in court, he testified that he lied about the Sandy Hook shooting. Now, I know his followers aren't going to see that, but they can just go look at it. But wait, I know the answer. The video was manipulated, and Q's about to do his next drop. So it is what it is. Conspiracy theorists are conspiracy theorists. But the reality is, it has been sold. So far, it looks like the Onion is the one that's going to get it. If something changes, I'll let you know. All right. Take care, everyone. And I'll probably post some links on the last one about Rudy Giuliani as well, who is the first gift that keeps on giving. All right. Take care, everybody. It's the beginning of the week. The hearing for Alex Jones will be later this week. I'll post on that. Take care, everybody. Any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me as always.